lost in your eyes.
Police up each end of Queen Street. This guy, hey, if you actually did like this guy, which he's got a fucking amazing voice, and his name's apparently Martin Jones.
Oh, thank you.
And he's at Martin.Jones on the old Instagram and all of that. So.
Oh, good on
You
you.
get CDs for £10.
I'll catch you soon.
Come down.
Take care. I'll see you soon.
It's hard nowadays. Used to be this road was full of buskers. I really mean full of buskers. Cardiff had a special license back in the day where it didn't need to actually have a license if you wanted to perform music. You see, Wales in general is a bit different from England and other places. We've got this very big history of song that goes back for years and years and years. And it used to be that all of these streets lined up. You would walk 100 yards and there would be a new song playing. And nowadays, these people have been cleared off the streets. I suppose you can imagine who the culprit of these street clearers might be. And look at them, they're out in force. I don't know why they're in the riot vans around on this pedestrian area. I would think that seems like a little bit nonsensical, but they're out. They must have done something important. It could be the first time they've done something important. I really hope they're not going to bother our boy with a song with 2 riot vans. Keep going, just keep going, please. The streaming, here it is, this is what they do. Ruining song, as always. Beeping as they go past the Busker. I'm not even sure they're beeping at the Busker. And they're saying, get out of our way, we own the place. Even though this is a pedestrian street, but there you go. You see, that's why the street is no longer full of song every 100 yards. It's because those bastards say push people out. When I was a kid, I can remember walking around, just around the corner from up here, and seeing a man with a Dalmatian who was homeless on the street. And he was homeless for years. He was a regular, used to see him around all the time. Lovely dog. Everybody would, of course, buy a bit of food for the dog, and you could have a chat with the guy, and he was lovely. But I remember coming around the corner one time, and the police were beating him up. And there must have been about 6 or 7 when the police were actually just beating into him. And it was apparently at the time they were trying to clear the streets. Well, this is quite good, because we can look to another one. That's nice. This is roughly where the police come from, so you know how they like to interrupt people's music. Who knows? Maybe they bothered this guy or not. But yeah, it's this mixed up history that Cardiff's got. We're Welsh, so we should love music, and we're owned by the United Kingdom, so we should act English and beat up buskers and homeless people and anybody who sits on the street. And, there's a lot of that as well. Beating up buskers, homeless people, and the like. This guy looks like a character, I like him already. He has a blanket. Hello, sir.
Hello, man.
How are you today?
Not too bad. Not too bad, man. Yeah. What's the vlog for?
I just do a couple of things online.
Bella, can I say hi? Hey, can I say hi?
You can say hi, most definitely. She would demand it. She loves people. She's fairly clean. She smells of orange.
Smells of orange.
Yeah, she's got nice orange,
So tiny. What breed is she?
she's a chalky.
She's a chalky.
So we're about in, I suppose it must be Bristol area you come from by the accent?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm from East Midlands.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
from
yeah.
the East Midlands. Where about in the East Midlands?
East Midlands, Northamptonshire.
Yeah,
It's,
Northamptonshire. I hope you don't mind people knowing your home.
That's fine. It's
I knew a lot of people from Northamptonshire.
yeah, it's big place, not a lot to do.
Yeah, I know.
It's-
I was in a thing called the Seal Knot, which was like a 17th century reenactment society. So every weekend I was in a different place when I was growing up, all around the place. So-
17th century reenactment.
So
does that
Civil
entail,
War.
Battle reenactment.
Yeah. So
yeah.
8,000 people on a battlefield and
Fantastic.
firing guns and playing with swords.
Yeah,
for a
so
big
I
crowd,
do
like-
Larping as
Oh,
a
right.
hobby,
Okay.
which is like battle reenactment for pussies.
Yeah. No, I've known a couple of people who do that sort
Yeah,
of stuff. I've
no.
known a couple of people.
I've got mad respect for people that do battle reenactment.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
got brought up in it. I had no choice. When I was 19, I was like, I flew the net. The whole organisation had become clamped down and like one of those. Everything's got rules and no one's allowed to slide down the beer tent anymore, set things on fire.
Oh, yeah.
So all of the people started to leave slowly, and it was a bit sad. But yeah, man. If you can find the right group of people, countryside.
Now in LARP, it's more like, I don't know, like PC politics of like, is playing a dark elf blackface? it's really stupid.
That's wonderful.
But
I hadn't even thought about the dark elves being night elves and all those.
so you can't paint yourself pitch black now. It's got to be blue.
Yeah,
or
I
purple or grey.
understand. Well, there's some
Fair
people,
enough.
there's some bad people like Trudeau, who's I was about to say they give him blackface a bad name, but no, blackface had a bad name.
Yeah.
But no, indeed, it should be sensible that if you're cross-species in your appropriation of skin colour, then that is acceptable because you'd have to be a black elf to really be upset about it.
Yeah.
But that's not the way things work.
Yeah,
That's not how things
it's very complicated.
So I take it you're a musician?
I am, yeah, just kind of like by passion. Also, so I'm a barista by day, busker by night.
I'm an investigative journalist by day, and
Amazing.
I do music as well, and I play around with stuff. I've done music for years. Can't stop it.
Fantastic.
Can't stop it. I was just talking about how this road used to be full of buskers every like 100 yards. It used to be because there was a special law in Cardiff once upon a time, which meant you didn't need a license or anything to busk because Wales is a musical capital.
I definitely have a license.
Yeah, do you have to have a license now?
I definitely have a license.
Yeah. Well,
You didn't get that on camera. Cut this, fix it in post.
Oh man, you're doomed. I'm going to send this to the licensing authority.
Well, no, I've heard about buskers here getting pulled up on it once in a blue moon.
Yeah, because we've got that history where it used to be about the Welsh capital being musical capital, and it had to be free of music. So that was that we were exempt from that one law around the whole country, and it used to be that every 100 yards you had a musician playing, and now it's like 2 in the whole street. And I would say that's disappointing, but it's not necessarily disappointing.
Yeah.
So obviously a higher quality of buskers have come out. Larping buskers have come out.
No, nobody knows about the laughing part.
Okay. I'll cut that out too.
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind. I'm proud of being a laugher. I love being a nerd.
Yeah. I'm the same.
But yeah, no, it's I moved here at the start of the pandemic just spontaneously, and I actually didn't know about how big the music scene was here. The music scene here is.
Well, it's been decimated since what it was, and that's if you take that literally and say it's 10%, that's wrong. It's like 90% of the music has been destroyed in Cardiff. It used to be just crazy. I mean, crazy and wicked, and was special and brilliant. And now it's still good, of course, but it's good in comparison to other places around the country where the scene's completely dead.
Like Northampton, for example, is a town, but it's double the size of Cardiff.
Yeah.
But I've tried busking there. I tried busking there for a few years. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's Northampton for you. And I came here and I just started playing for myself, like playing in Butte Park, and people just started handing me money. So I didn't even try, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm a busker now.
Yeah. That happens. Well, the Welsh people do tend to reward the arts. But listen, What's your name, Bus?
Chris.
Chris.
What's your name?
Johnny. Johnny
Johnny.
Vedmore. Where's your music online if people have got it? Have you got music online or do you?
Currently, it's only on Instagram, which will change soon, hopefully.
Yeah, don't worry,
when
man.
I don't let my ADHD get the better of me.
Yeah. I know.
So at the moment,
You got to find the right platform nowadays. All the big ones eat your life up and stuff.
yeah, I can't be asked for things like TikTok and stuff like that.
No.
So at the moment, it's only on Instagram, which is Spooks Mukgi Milner.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I love the name. It's a brilliant name.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll get a billboard at some point, I'm sure.
I'm going to leave you busk now and walk the dog round. I will
No
be
worries.
listening in the background, maybe. I'll
Awesome.
see you later,
Take it easy, man.
Nice to meet you.
Like to talk?
Like you see, buskers all around the country have had issues. Look at this little statue. What's this then? Oh, please don't let this be by the same guy who does the statue outside the BBC, the paedophile guy. I don't know, I'm not even going to look because I don't want to, because that would be terrible. I don't think it is. A few of these statues went up probably about 2009, 2008, I think, while I was working up the road. So yeah, busking. Something that still goes on in Cardiff. Nice to see. Police are out, as always, patrolling the streets at this time of night. The little girl was getting antsy. She wants some food, so we're going to have to go and find some street food now if we can find it.
Shaping a great reset for the post-Corona era.